This conference will now be recorded.
Good, thank you. Uh, First we'll go for yesterday what we discussed. Can you please anyone explain that? What are the points yesterday we discussed? Anyone please? Come on. Why you need PEGA? What are the PEGA features we have? Can you please explain what are the points till now we discussed? Anyone please? So
Good
you
morning,
want to
sir.
ask? Yeah, good morning. You? Yes.
Yeah. So features, I think day before yesterday we discussed. Yesterday we spoke about PEGA. Using PEGA, you can connect any application, and we can integrate with any application. There are integration rules. No coding required for integration, and we saw about majorly three components. One is PEGA is having debugging tool, and then clipboard, and then performance tool. So debugging using debugging tool, uh, yeah, it's called a tracer, which will run in the background. So to find
Come on.
any,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
See, yesterday also
and
features
major.
only, Vivek. Okay, these all features only. What we had discussed, complete all features. These all the features. What
Right,
are
sir.
the special features are available inside the PEGA tool? We are because I have to take Vivek in all of them. There is special. They all are the same category, but should be some special. Then only I can choose you. Right? The same thing. PEGA is a why we have to choose PEGA tool. So there's all special in the sense what are the features are available. You are discussing all the features. So those are by using of PEGA tool, we are getting, I'm just repeating the points by using of, so as of now we discuss about what is PEGA, what is BPM, what is BRE, what is PRPC. Then after that, why you need PEGA means PEGA features. By using of PEGA tool, we are getting more profit within the less time. We are giving quality product to the customer within the less time. We are giving good service to the customer. PEGA is the independent platform tool. It will support any operating system, any database. That's why we said is independent platform tool. PEGA will support to design any domain application like banking domain, insurance, healthcare, telecom, government sector, like we can have the multiple domains. PEGA tool will support to design any type of application. Those are like local application, desktop application, and web application, mobile application, tablet application. They are the types of applications are available in industry. Okay. For developing of these applications, so we don't want use any coding here. We don't want use any coding here completely. We are using 0% coding here. So everywhere right now is expecting is automation, automation, automation. Why you should not use inside the development level also? So in this scenario also without writing off code, we can develop the application that is mainly PEGA. So 0% code by using of rules. So then without using of code means how we can do that by using of rules, business rules, by using of PEGA rules or inbuilt rules or customization rules. Finally, by using of rules, I'm going to developing end-to-end application. So there it is a loosely coupled structures. We can do the quick development by using of parallel development. So next one about you're talking about integration feature. So because nowadays every application will be depends other application, either providing services, getting the services. That is yesterday I told that what are the examples you are regularly you are watching your whenever you open any applications, travel domain applications, Amazon, Flipkart is all connected to other application, Gmail, Facebook, all taking some services from other application. So it means that we need to take service mean first we need some relationship, we need to connection is required, the way is required, the route is required. That is we can do by using of integration feature. So for connecting of integration feature, Yeah. Industry, we have a lot of like mainly web service, they will use SOAP and REST, but for coming to PEGA, for that also we have ready-made rules are there, that's called integration rules. By using of integration rules, I'm going to connect any external application that will be developed by any software. We don't bother about that, it should be Java, .NET, whatever. Just doing of small configurations, that is by using of integration rules. Those are connector rules, service rules. Here also we are going to use mainly SOAP and REST. SOAP and REST. What is that? We'll talk to you later. Then development is fine, but if you come to issues level, how to find the issues? Is there a complete again manual automation? No. For that also they kept a ready-made tools are available. Ready-made persons are available to trace the any issues in the PEGA application. Those are debugging tools. What are the tracer, live UI, performance analyzer, clipboard. As your application will have three rooms, three parts. So according to we given three debugging tools. So tracer is used to trace the issues inside the business logic layer. Live UI tool is used to trace the issues in the presentation layer. Database layer purpose we can use performance analyzer tool. So by using of the three tools, inbuilt tools or debugging inbuilt tools, we are going to easily finding the issues, how the application will be running. So for that, what are the rules used? So it will be traced the by using of these tools, and it will find the issues if it is required. So now clipboard is very important. Clipboard is a database debugging tool. It is placed inside the business logic layer. It is used to store the data temporarily. So mainly the data will be reusable data. So by using of this tool, I'm going to improving the application performance. How? Is there any reusable data? Instead of going to every time database server, I will store it inside the clipboard. Then no need to go for every time. So no need to hit the database server. So I can bring from the business logic layer to presentation layer. Just hold on 1 minute, I'm getting call. So so clipboard is one of the main, it is a junction when I'm transferring the data between the layers. Presentation to business logic layer, it should come to clipboard. From clipboard it will go for database. When I'm going to fetching the data from database to business should come to clipboard, clipboard to business logic layer, presentation. So it is the junction, it is mandatory to come to here. Without coming the data to here, it's not able to transfer the direct to any layer. It is a junction. So by using of this is very important. It is mainly to improve the application performance. Fine, okay. What about Apple is development is okay and issues fine, okay. For debugging of the or troubleshooting and debugging of the application also fine. But if you are coming to performance, very important. Without performance, no use to use your application. There are two types of performance: design or application construction quality. Application design quality, it is good. Then application execution quality, runtime execution quality also will be good. To check those things also, we have ready-made tools are available inside the PEGA product. Those are guardrail tool and performance analyzer alerts. Guardrail tool is used to check the application, construction, development, design, quality. So there is a score 100. Out of that we need to get 95, above 95. If you below 95, then your application design quality is not good. What are the issues will be there to increase the score? We need to fix it, then it will be increased. If you below 95, I won't allow you your application to deploy from the develop environment to development system to testing environment, higher environment in the sense testing or UAT and production. So there the environments will be there. So until you get the score 95 or above 95, whatever. So performance analyzer tool is used to check your application runtime execution quality. By using of running this tool, I can check it. If there any performance issues, they can use alert tool. So mainly in the production system level, always will be depending on the alerts, because if you see the alerts tool, there we can see if there any performance issues will be sending as a alert, then I can fix the issues. Mainly production system level, always they can choose to see the what are the performance issues, where we can see that by using of alert tool, because alert tool will be mapped performance analyzer tool. When performance analyzer tool will be running for your application, if there any issues will be then set the in your application level, it will be alert will be alerts and send the messages. By seeing those messages, I'm going to fixing the issues. These alert the tools are available. They are the points we discussed till yesterday. Now today, one more great feature. See, so coding is good, fine, no issues on that. Debugging process, good, fine. We have ready-made persons are there. The same thing, person checking of application performance also good. We have ready-made tools are there, fine. What about next? What is the next stage? Development, debugging, performance. What about next? I mean integration, whatever. Core application integration, both we covered. No development. I mean no coding. Development is no coding. So now I'm going to say security. Very important, right? Without security, there is no application. Correct? Even if you want to use Gmail, you have to use your username, password. That is basic security. Without every application will have basic security. So we can see high level, but if you want to see more advanced features inside the application, we need to create it. Example, Google account, Facebook account, Twitter, LinkedIn, then coming to all banking applications, wherever education applications, we need to create the account and go inside the full detail information. So that is called username password. Username password. That is called basic security. Fine. What about advanced security or custom security? So what do you mean that? You know that you are getting OTP numbers or you need to enter some security code. These are like custom security, advanced security. So there are types of security: basic, custom, or advanced. You can put it whatever you want. And SSO security. What do you mean that SSO? Single sign-on security. Basic security, custom security, and custom security also you are regularly seeing, right? Basic security also you know that. For example, you want to log in your application bank, you need to use a name password. After that, you want to do some transaction, you need to enter the OTP numbers. Then SSO application option feature where where you saw that your question. You all, if you are working employees in your organization to maintain the HRMS application, right? Where you are entering the timesheet, leave request. This is not like modules here. These all are the applications. So without re-login, again you are going to some other application. Fine, leave it, sir. I'm not working. I'm not working any IT industry, non-industry, whatever for me. Okay. Anyhow, you are using Gmail, right? Facebook, right? Facebook. So when you log in Gmail with the same Gmail credential, we can go for the Facebook or LinkedIn. No need to again re-enter whatever. So it means a single login. We are opening login multiple application, this feature we can call single sign-on feature or security. Then application security. What do you mean application security? Your question. Secure. These are like application level security. This is application source security here. Means how you developed application, use some source, either coding or rules. If you talk other language coding, and if you talk on PEGA rules. If you're not providing secure for that, I can copy that code, I can develop some other applications. Even though I can do whatever, if I know your application source code, I can do, your application also will be problem. I can do anything also, I can do changes also, who knows that? Application level, source level security. In application level means to use your application, not only source security, application level security, application source level security. Two types of securities will be there. So basic security, custom security, SSO single sign security, application source level security. So whatever security, for that no need to write any custom code again. PEGA will support any kind of security mechanism. For that also, to design that, we are going to using again here security rules. Security rules. By using of security rules, no need to write any code. By using of security rules, I'm going to restrict the security for your application, providing the more security for your application. How? We have ready-made security rules are available inside the PEGA product. Always saying rules, rules, rules. What are the rules are there? Question. I will explain you. I will explain you. Wait. Next one. So coding is done. No coding. Development level. No manual debugging process. We have ready-made tools. No check performance manually. We have ready-made performance tools are there. No security writing, for security level, no need to write the code, we have ready-made security rules are there, so all are done. The basic level is required, everything is good. Now we'll go for the advanced features also. The basic the core application level, what is required. Now we'll go for advanced features, what are there. First, number one, then we'll otherwise, okay, we'll go for one thing. We'll go for deployment, then we'll go for that. After that, we'll go for. So the next, what is the next stage? Coding application, no coding, and debugging, and performance, and secure. Last, final, fifth step for the application purpose, deployment. So what is deployment? Generally nowadays you are hearing two types of deployment. What is that? A manual deployment, automation deployment, right? Manual deployment and automation deployment. There are two types of will be there. Any, do you know anything that manual and automation? As we have the automation testing, manual testing, manual code, automation code, right? Like this same deployment also. So I think in this scenario you are hearing words, right? That is DevOps tools. So the main intention here, where we are wasting the time, because where you are using the repeating work, that is important here. Repeating work. So one person is there, is a day to day, it is a new work, okay, fine, but the same repeating work I have to do that. The repeating work, instead of doing by you, we can make is automation. That is good, right? Before, deployment means what? What do you mean deployments? Every application will have, every project or whatever, okay? How many systems are there?
3.
3 or 4?
3.
What are that? Hmm?
Data
Come on.
logical.
What? Huh? Sorry? I'm asking systems or environments, whatever. Next. Next.
Production.
Production is called live. You can write it, okay? Sys, whatever. Again, maybe you'll confuse better, sir. Because non-native people will be there, right? So we have 4 systems here. Okay? 4 systems, every project. This is standard, no change. That any kind of should be any kind of languages, any kind of tools, whatever, finally 4 systems will be there. Development system, testing system, UAT user acceptance testing system, production system. We have 4 teams also, development team, testing team. So development team, testing team, UAT team, production team, 4 teams will be there to handle your completely application maintenance and to end to your application. This is the first system here where we can develop the requirement. Where we can develop the requirement, this is the first system. So once you develop the code here, your business requirement, once you develop the business requirement, so this is our first target. Our first stage is our stage only. This is will be take care by the us only. We are the developers, right? We are the developers. They given the, so to develop the application, they will use in the PEGA, please, Agile methodology. Agile methodology. Please note it. What is Agile methodology? Please check it in the Google. Maybe I can ask you Monday. What is Agile methodology? Because Saturday, Sunday you have the no class, so we have to review all the classes what I discussed, and I'm just giving questions. Please check it. What is Agile methodology? What is sprint? Sorry, sprint. What is sprint? And what is Jira tool? What is Jira tool? What is Jira tool? Note it, everyone, please. What is Agile methodology? There's a formula will be there to construct your application. Even if you want to construct the house, there's 2 ways will be there, right? Either you constructed by you can bring your laborers and ask them to construct. Otherwise, there's one more way. We can go and talk to the contractor, and will this is will give the contract will tell you that. So for your requirement purpose, these many days is required. This much amount is, that is called fixed billing. Otherwise, there is a variable billing will be there. But nowadays, everybody is expecting the fixed. The same thing formula is applying to the way of industries will be different, but the same law formula using here also, but the terminology you are using different. Is how constructing house, here constructing the application. Waterfall methodology, agile methodology. But nowadays, before it will be there, what? But now every, so variable billing. It's very, no, nowadays nobody is, almost everybody is fixed. So agile methodology, that is called agile methodology, and they're giving the bulk requirement will be there. Instead of giving at a time all, they divide the small parts. Because if you give the at a time bulk requirement, I'm not getting a good performance from your side. Even I'm not able to track your project progress also. Is better what I can do, that requirement I can divide the parts, small parts. So it means that 2 weeks once or 3 weeks once I can give the one requirement and deliver it. So even for me is, for me also easy, for you also easy. I can track easy, you can also development for you also easy. Otherwise, if you give the bulk of requirement for you at a time, I'm giving the 3 months, 4 months time. Weekly once I'm checking what is status, I don't know. What is going your side also you don't know. What is going my side also I don't know. So better easily always need to communication between the customers and developers, mean owners, product owners, our business owners, and our clients and developers. So daily we have the some meetings. Then what is going, even I don't want to put more effort on you, I can give the little bit work that is called sprint. Sprint is a little bit work. It's a like a business requirement. It is a, like a very small amount of work I'm going to assign to you. I can give the some little bit time for you, that is 2 weeks and 3 weeks, based on the requirement will decide what is the estimation time. So that is called sprint. So a list of sprints, a group of sprints we can call agile methodology. Now what is Jira tool? Before days, project manager, I'm talking you. You are like all are working under me. I'm the project manager, you all are working under me. You are the like maybe developers, testers, BS, whatever. Now I want to assign the task for you. Before this, what happened, right? You will maintain an Excel sheet and adding all tasks manually and creating all everything, start date, end date, status, all things is manually. Same repeating work. Again, I want to assign the task for you. What I assign, I have to update manually. It is done by me only. Again, I'm assigning the task to you through. I'm sending that through email to you. It's all like a boring work and repeating work, right? So again, they're also like always like IT people, like I mean the main people like research and finding what how to give the best for the IT industry. They're also introduced to make the automation. For that, Jira tool to create business requirement and assigning the business requirement team members and updating status for all the team members status, whatever you done, that I need to update the easily to track the daily. For that purpose also, everything easily we can maintain for these all activities. They introduced a Jira tool. There is one more thing is also Agile workbench also, but almost people are using the Jira tool. Is one of the third party tool. It is a project management tool. Please note it, what is that. And one more question, what are the roles are there inside the project? Roles, BA, business analyst, anyone please? Then project manager, then solution architect, lead, project lead or lead system architect, whatever. Then developers, a senior developer, junior developers, testers, then admin, then scrum master. Nowadays, scrum master using, anyone is missing something? So business analyst people, I may be product owners I will put it here, product, PW, product owners, and end users, and they are the actor, they are the actors are there inside every project. Anyone is something is missing here? Business analyst people, project manager, solution architect, and lead, junior developers, senior developers, junior developers, testers, tester, and admin, scrum master, and product owners and end users. They are the roles or actors in every project. Product owners is nothing but business owners, clients. End user means who are going to use end application. We are all of the end users for the Gmail application, Facebook or banking, whatever. Those are the owners. Who is owners? Google people who are the maintainers. That's called owners. What about these all people? These all people are available in between to reach owners to the end users. People are available here to make your application. So first one is the target, the BA, business analyst people. Am I correct? Business analyst people, what I can do, what they have the requirement ideas, they'll make a requirement. So he will create, he will design the manually business requirements and assign to the project managers. So he will read it and will assign to the solution architect. They need to provide the solution, whether it is possible or not by Java, .NET, PEGA, something, whatever say skill. Once you done that, he will assign to the lead. Lead will be design the technical documents. He will prepare the technical documents for the your requirement, what is required according to what he given the solution. So he will take all the inputs and he will prepare the design documents. Then he is assigning to the developers, right? He is assigning to developers, and developers by seeing the high level design document, that's called business requirement document, and technical document, you will start to design development. After that, once the development done, then it will move to testers to test the application. If there are any issues, then it will be solved by the again developers. Admin, he is the main person to make your maintain the your application server, maintains everything. So deployment, security, all the things will be taken with the administrator. Scrum Master, he'll be daily. We have the meetings, right? Me and I mean developers and clients. So he will take care all the between the person. Will be daily meetings. Complete. He will take care by the Scrum Master. And if there are any issues, whatever, he will be stop the work. How we need to give the next step level. He will help you all the things. Then finally, product owners, end users, they are the roles are available for every project. Same roles for our PEGA project also. Same methodology, same sprint. So every sprint, every 2 weeks once, I need to deliver the deploy the my changes. What I'm adding new features in my development system, in my application. So where we are developing those all changes in the development system. We are the developers. These are development team will be maintained with the development system. These are like they given some features. Those features I'm developing here. That is called sprint. So once you develop that, I need to. So we can't send it directly production system, because how we can trust you? Who knows that? So we need to take some approvals and some acceptance by some other people there. So those are testing in UAT team. So what I can do, the first, instead of going to direct to here, I can move to the higher environment or testing environment. You can talk anything. So I want to deploy your changes. I want to move your changes from development system to testing team. So testing team will need to test your application, whether correct or not, what we are expecting, whether you reached or not, or you done or everything, I have to test it. Moving in the concept, you can call deployment. So we are taking your changes from this system to this system, right? That is called deployment. We can use the terminology. Instead of going to moving, we can use deployment. So from once the testing team is testing your application, if there any issues will be rising, again they will rise and Jira tool and assign to the your lead will assign to the your development team. Again he is fixing. So once you've done all the things, again you will move to that UAT system. This is called pre-production. We can call another name pre-production. Pre mean before, right? Pre-production system or UAT system. So this team again will be testing this. If you have any issues, then again they will fix it. Once both the teams will be given the confirmation, then they will move to the deploy to the production. So this is called live system. Now you are using Gmail, Facebook, all live systems, live applications. The other systems are available for every project. Same thing PEG also. Now why you are talking about this now? Deployment, manual deployment, automation deployment. PEGA both will support, no doubt on that here. PEGA will support both, no doubt on that. So okay. Now, so manual deployment means, once you've done that, I will take it, I'll share the share folder, then testing team will be take care to deploy and import the application. Some backup, everything will take it, that's okay. But what about same work? Every 2 weeks I have deployment. Instead of done by you, is there any automation by the system? Yes. For that they introduced DevOps tool generally in the IT industry, right? DevOps. PEGA tool will support DevOps tools also, on even without using of DevOps tools also we can do the automation deployment also. We can do automation, both will be supported. Either we can go for the deployment manager and automation deployment. So PEGA tool will support manual deployment and automation deployment by using of How we can automate by using of DevOps tool. You know, right? Jenkins, Docker will be there inside the DevOps tools. By using of those. Okay. Please note it. So now deployment is done that. There are like one more thing will be there. Live system, there are two categories will be there. Live system, there are two categories. I think nowadays we are hearing always cloud, cloud, cloud. What do you mean cloud? What do you mean cloud? Anyone please? Come on here. Two environments.
Cloud is an
So the
online platform where we can save the data.
good. Okay. Cloud systems or environments, whatever. See, we have two kind of systems or two kind of environments live application here. On-premise or cloud. What do you mean on-premise? You know, this is nothing but you can call client system. Actually, before cloud means, so my application, I'm just taking myself to take care of everything maintenance. So now I'm completely taking care of my application maintenance. But now what I'm thinking, instead of why should I go for risk? There are like other people are like introduced, third party agent people are introduced here. What they're saying that, sir, instead of if you want, I can take care of your application maintenance. You can give the monthly rent. Got it? So then I'm also thinking, why should I take unnecessary risk? I can pay the money for him. He will take care. Application maintenance. That same cost, what I'm putting effort to maintain my application, I can concentrate about my business to improve my business. What are the new features I can think it? I can add it. I can give that to customers. That's also good, right? So before will be on now still people. So on-premise environments taking by their own application maintenance. Otherwise, cloud means some other people nowadays. There are a lot of other clouds. Google Cloud, AWS Cloud, even Pega will have our own cloud. This is called Pega Cloud. Pega system is taken. Don't worry, boss. If you give your application, I can take your application maintenance. Or PCF, Pivotal Cloud Foundry will be there. That's called private cloud. So finally, your Pega will support both systems. Production will be two times will be there. Two kind of systems. One is on-premise. It's called client system. Other is cloud systems. I am ready to support both. Anything is fine for me. For me, anything is fine. Okay, so already 12, so 750. So I will show you. So there are like a lot of features will be there. I'll discuss on Monday. So I will show you that we have 10 minutes. I can show you. I'm always telling that no coding, no coding. We can design the pages. So how it will be there. So how the look and feel, the Pega tool also will be there. Already I have installed the latest version to my system. That's called Pega 8.7. Already started and I opened the application. This called how we can open the Pega tool by using a browser. It will support any browser, no doubt on that. Okay, it will support whatever you have, that Edge, Google Chrome and Firefox and IE Internet Explorer, everything will be supported. We can open that. See, you know, application means presentation. We talked already about that. If you want to create the table, you need to write the query, some coding language. If you want to design the pages, you need to write something. But if you want to write logic, we can go for either this and this, but we'll go for simple this one, because logic is not possible to write now. So without writing off how we can design the pages, is there any option quickly? So we can do that. General, what I have to do, need to write the code. So how we can do? So you always, I'm just telling from last 3 days, no coding, no coding, no coding. We are using the rules. So how we can develop some? I want to design some screens or pages. Your terminals, I'm using that. For that, without writing of code, I'm using. I told you already. We have the ready-made. So presentation layer. So it means that user interface. We have the user interface rules are there inside the PEGA product. By using of those rules, I'm going to designing the screens. How? Go for user interface category. What is that? We'll talk to later. I'm not telling right now. There is a just simple. I'm showing you without writing of code how we can design the pages. That is our goal right now. So rules configuration. This main matter here: rules configuration and tools. Three topics will be in the PEGA: rules and rules creation, configuration, and tools. So maybe you can have student form or student registration form. What is that context? Something application. What is all the things? We'll see later. What is applied to rule set? Some 0101. What are these all the things? I'll tell you later. I'm just showing you without writing a code, single screen, how to develop it. I'm just one of the example I'm going to show you. So student form, student registration form, what will be there in the form? First name, last name, student, date of birth, gender, mail ID, phone number, college name, something, all the types of input fields will be there inside the form or page or screen. So now here I'm going to show you that. So I can design by using of this View editor, otherwise I can design by using of section editor. First I can go for section editor, then come to here. We'll go for section editor. It's taking time. There are like a lot of advanced features will be there. I'll tell you the Monday class. So I told you it is a drag and drop processing tool, right? So general, what are there inside form input boxes are available, right? Just hold it, drag it, hold it, drag it, whatever you want. All UI controls or HTML input fields, just drag it. And what you want, so everything will be there. Date of birth, then address you want, something, whatever. I'm just putting all the fields. So now go for this, the layout. What is the layout? We'll talk to you later. Okay. I'm just doing the configuration. I'm not writing any coding here. I'm just doing of configurations. These are the configurations. I'm doing that. You have to know only configurations. Save it. Go for the preview. What I design, I'm going to show the preview. It's a simple one form, but there's a box will be there. What kind of file I have to enter? You don't know, right? We need to put, you need to say the first name or last name by seeing the name on top, and I'm going to entering the value here. Otherwise, how? Correct. So for this, maybe as of now, I'm giving the label name. But if you enter the value, I need to bring from the presentation layer to business logic layer, give the label, change the label alone. First name, Submit. Last name. So there are like all properties are there. What is the placeholder? Visibility always, and required field. Yes, it is always required. And default value. Something you can write it. You will see that what are the actions. See that. Like this, you need to define all the things. Now save it. So you need to do configurations. According to your requirement, you need to drag the rules and you need to do configuration. See that now first time I have to enter Madhav, last name Pega. So date of birth you need to, but you are entering these values, right? Go to this text area somewhere. So you are entering these values I need to bring from to the where you enter values to from here. I need to bring to here because I want to store the information to database layer. How to bring it? I told you from if you want to bring the values from the one layer to another layer, we should use variable. But if you talk Pega terminology, property rule. We need to assign the property. So this value I need to assign some variable, X variable, Y variable. Instead of declare, use the same variable name. Otherwise, we'll be confused if you use the different name. So I want to create the first name variable. That's called first name property. So like this, we can do configuration. This is called development in the Pega. This is called development. No, coding means general what I have to do for developing this, designing this, we need to write the backend coding, something coding HTML code or whatever. But now not coding rules. You need to create the rules and configure that based on the rules and creating a configuration where the look and feel will be changed. That is called development here. This is one of the example to design the scripts in the presentation layer by using of Pega tool. Clear? These are development. So remaining features, there are remaining lot of total main features will be there. Next, DCO, reports, agents, they're like remaining 8 features are there. Once I discuss, then always I'm telling you rules, 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 rules. What are the rules are there inside the Pega? This, I'll tell you the basic introduction of those rules also. Once it is completed, Monday, then I think Tuesday, we'll start the installation part. Okay, Pega installation. So they are the things we're going to next agenda. So any questions from anyone? So Saturday, Sunday, well, 1 minute. Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
So you have already recording classes. Please watch multiple times. Note all the points. If you have any question, please check it in Google also. And still, if you're not able to understand, when you join, you can message me. I can tell you. Otherwise, you can when I join the class, you can ask me a question. I can tell you. I can explain you also. And what this year initial week, we don't have any mock interview. We didn't cover much topics also, right? You know that. So we don't have any mock. Generally, we should every Monday have the mock interview. And this week I can given the task for you. Review all the videos. What are the 4 videos? And Agile methodology, Sprint, and Jira tool. What is that? And same thing. What are the rules are there? What are the roles? Sorry, rules. What are the roles are there? Please note these all the things and check it to the Google. Note all the points. These are tasks for the weekend. Yes. Now you say something. Someone, please go ahead.
Sir, with regard to the theme on the UI part, like using HTML and JavaScript, how do we embed that? That is also part of this, There are themes. Any theme
That's
is
not required, no? Yeah, that's why. Theme, you are talking about style sheets. Am I correct?
yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's not required. That's what I'm telling you. It's not required. This is
So
style sheet,
how do
right?
we,
I'm using
for example, if we need to
background colors.
form.
Sorry, Vivek.
No. If we need to, the color combination and all that, the presentation layer, UI, basically the look and feel factor of the form. How do we do that?
Yeah, that's why I understand. If you want, I understand that. I want to, so as your according to your requirement, I want to change your own makeup. Am I correct for your application?
Correct,
We
correct.
can
Yeah.
do that also. That is also we have the rule is there. For that also we have the rules. That's called skin rule. No need to write the code. We can change it.
Okay. So now what I'm asking is generally how we used to do is now this WordPress and all they have inbuilt theme. Generally, like the design will be done in Photoshop and it will be sliced into HTML and JavaScript, and then we
Correct.
will.
Yeah, I understand. The CSS style sheets we can do that by using of all the things. But here, the same for that also we have the rules are there. We don't want to write coding otherly. We have the rules are there. We need to just change the colors.
Okay. Okay.
Just again configuration. That is also configurational. We have the rule is there. We have to use those rules. We need to change the color combinations.
So
Whatever you
any
want
complex
according to.
design can be done. That's what I'm saying.
Everything we can do. Everything we can do here by using of PEGA without writing of code. All the rules are there. Just doing of configuration. Everything we can do. Using of PEGA, we can do everything.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys. Okay, and happy weekend. Bye. See you and we'll meet you on Monday. Bye.
Bye bye.